Hey YouTube, so I just wanted to add this quick little question here for you YouTubing guys. Have your videos ever been demonetized? And if so, how are you combating that? Because it's happened to me twice already. I was going to make a full-length video about it, but doesn't seem like there's enough topic to talk about for a whole video. So I just wanted to throw this in here. So in the comments, reply what you're doing about getting demonetized, and if you are getting demonetized, let me know what you're doing about it. And if you want me to make a full video, I definitely can. So just comment down below what you want to see or hear about being demonetized. So it's happened to 2 of my videos already. So, but here's the rest of the video for you guys. What's up YouTube, Kesler's RT here. I'm going to be doing a review of the ownership of the car. I've had it for about 3,000 miles, so I've pretty much done all the driving that one could do in it, aside from taking it to the racetrack yet. I've had the car for about 45 days, 3,122 miles. When I got it out of the dealership, it had I had to go do a dealer trade for it. So when we picked it up, it had like 97, but we drove it pretty far back to the dealership I got it from. So when I got it, it had about 134 miles on it when I took it from them. So it's been about 3,000 miles. Going to be doing a review on how well the car does and how I like it and what I like about it. So it's pretty trafficy right now. I live in Arizona, don't have very much curvy roads, don't have any nice, cool, curvy roads. This is about as curvy as a road as it gets, so you might see it more than once, because I'm probably just going to drive around in circles for it, back and forth through it. Maybe do some accelerations if there's no traffic. But the car, so far, pretty much love everything about it. The acceleration is really good on it from a dig. Back when I had the stock tires on here, there was hardly any traction whatsoever. Even though it didn't come with the 245s, it came with 275s. But acceleration was still pretty bad on traction. Hardly any traction on it. From a rolling it at about 25 miles per hour in second gear, picks up pretty good. It's probably about one of the best spots to take off from second gear, right around 25 miles an hour. It pulls real good. There's any real wheel spin or anything like that. I've ripped the wheels once or twice in second gear, back when it still had the 275s, but now I have 315s on there, so the 25 mile per hour rolls pretty good. Last night I was hanging out with some friends and I was just rolling into first gear, and at the top of first gear I just punched it and it still just ripped the tires out, even though they're 315s. So the acceleration's pretty good on it. I like the speed. I haven't taken it too fast. The fastest I've gone in it was about 117. We're in Mexico next to a Cadillac CTSV and he wanted to play. So that's about as fast as I've had it. What else? Let's see, the braking on the car. I like the braking. It's got 6 piston Brembos in the front, 4 piston Brembos in the back. The braking is pretty good. But like any other Brembo brakes, they're just squeaky at all times. Especially living out here in Arizona, we just get so much dust on here, on these wheels. The car, when you're driving it around corners, again, we live in Arizona, there's not very many corners. It feels pretty planted. The SCATPACks only come with the sport option on the traction, or not the traction, but the ride control. That doesn't have track, and it doesn't have the comfort mode like the SRTs do. I haven't driven an SRT, so I can't compare what the comfort mode is like. compared to the track mode. But I have driven SXTs as rentals before, and if that's what comfort's supposed to be like, it does feel a little kind of like soggy. I guess soggy is not the right word I'm looking for. Kind of like, I don't know, it's not as stiff when you're, you know, cornering or taking turns. So it feels kind of sloppy. This one feels a lot more planted. It's a lot nicer taking corners, a lot less body roll. And another one of the things that I wanted to talk about for the SCATPACK, mine's a 2017. I'm always looking at to get in previous ones before, but I guess it's kind of good that it waited for the 17 to come out. The Uconnect got a revision 2017. I like it, but then again, I like the old Uconnect as well. One of my favorite features on it is that you can now plug in your phone to it, and if you have an Android, it'll go to the Android Auto, and you can play your music from there. You can access Spotify, Pandora, Google Maps, you know, and the same thing for if you have an iPhone, you can access their map system, you know, Apple Music, again, Spotify, Pandora, anything you want. So for 2017, it's nice because you no longer have to pay extra for the navigation option. You know, the navigation option, you just plug in your phone will take over the maps. So it's really, really good for that aspect of it. You know, it saves you extra whatever the amounts that the cost for the navigation is. My miles per gallon averaging about 12.6 since I bought the car, and now the sun's in my face, so now it's just gonna look like a whole bunch of sun in my face. Averaging about 12.6. I drive it pretty hard, and yeah, but this is one of my favorite roads here. I guess it's like literally like the only curvy road that we have out here. So I just drive through it like a jackass. So it pulls pretty good. That was from about 30 to 70 coming out of that little roundabout. Another one of the features that I like for the new, but this is 2015 and up, I guess, so it doesn't really pertain to it being 2017. The Guardian app, where you can have the app where you can unlock your car, start your car from your phone. That's pretty neat. Unfortunately, mine doesn't work. Whenever I tried to set up my thing, I set it up through the internet, through my email. And I've contacted them, and they're like, "Oh, we'll get back to you when we get back to you." And that was their solution for it. It hasn't worked for the entire time I've had it, but you know, my friends' cars have it, so it's pretty cool. You know, mine just doesn't work just yet, but hopefully it'll work here in the near future. That was my little quick review about the SCATPACK. Of course, we couldn't end the video without a little tunnel rev. What kind of video would it be? But thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, subscribe. You know, feel free to reach out to me in the comments. I reply to the comments often. I'll also be participating in the 0 to 60 challenge for RT Life, and you know, Johnny Pro and all those other guys, Burnsy's RT. So it should be a fun challenge. Stay tuned. I'm also recording another video today. Probably won't be putting it out today, about how much I paid for the car, what the down payment was, and you know, all that fun stuff. I'll be making a video about it today as well. I'll just have to edit that later. But thank you for watching. Please share, subscribe, and comment